watching Perspectives, and we're right here at the heart of NFEFI, together with Professor David Bellamy. Professor, we were talking about population concerns with regards to environment, and that this should be addressed both ways. No? Like you can't address environment without addressing the other. In the case of the Philippines, wherein population is quite a touchy issue, how do you manage to integrate this program in environmental concerns?
Very carefully. But you see, if you show local people that, and they know, they really do know, that there used to be plenty of fish, that they blame it on, you know, the big longliners and big trawlers, and that's quite right to blame it on that. And the government really should be, the government of the world should be able to, that should be number 3 on their thing. Water, number 1, fossil fuel or energy enthusiasm, and 3, put the world seas back into working order, because we need it. I mean, for every mile or kilometre of coral reefs that have been smashed up around here, it's costing you more and more and more, because coral reefs are Mother Nature's own sea defences and fish farms, and once they're gone, you know, you've got problems. You use fossil fuels, and probably half the carbon dioxide flowing into the atmosphere at this moment is actually coming from the destruction of soil. Most of our soil has gone, a third of the world's forests have gone, most of the rangeland have been overgrazed, and all the fish stocks has been overfished, and that is having basically an effect. But and they actually know these things, but if you don't have I mean, go back to when China did it. It was a very, very difficult and brave thing to do. If China had done that 20 years earlier, they could have all had 2 child families, because the balance could have been there. And of course, only China could do it. They had a regime which said, you have...
But that was coercive.
Oh, yeah.
But would you say that nowadays people have heightened awareness about what's going on in the environment?
I think children do, right the way across the world. I mean, I was very privileged to make lots of children. I'd never really grown up, as you can see, and it was always great fun. You know, talking to kids. I did a show on television called The Gene Machine, and we looked at the whole of evolution. And the number of letters I used to get, and I had to sign cards and things. I think last year I got 4,890 cards from my caravan parks alone, you know, because they all have to write, they have to do the auditing. It's audited by professionals, but then all the families write me a card and say, what a wonderful place, and usually say, if you change this, David Bellamy, we'll kill you. It's wonderful. And so it really all comes back to common sense, and I think governments, it's very difficult to be commonsensical when you have got so many people who want the money that they think they can help you make. And I do think the Green Renaissance has actually now restarted, because people are seeing all the things. I mean, why should we drink bottled water, you know, when we used to be able to lay down and drink it out of? When I first walked into Scotland, I used to lay down and drink water out of all the streams.
Now you can't. Now you can't.
That's very sad, very sad.
It's really been very interesting talking with you, and I think for the last message to our audience, and how we, the ordinary people, can do our share to help preserve the environment.
Clean your teeth with a tooth bug every morning.
With
a tooth bug. Don't leave the tap running, and that saves 12 litres of water every time. I clean my teeth 3 times. That's number 1. Secondly, become energy conscious. And thirdly, well, join your local nature club and learn about all the wonderful things, and then stake out it is your right for every child in the world to be able to see every plant and animal that should be living in their area. And that's what this acre, well no, bigger than an acre, a hectare of hope right in the middle of this marvellous city is all about.
Very simple things, very uneffortless things to do by ordinary people. And if we can only, if we can only put in our 2 cents worth of things in this, I guess we'll be living in a better world.
Well, do you know in Britain, if every house, and there's 24.2 million houses, put in one long life bulb, we wouldn't have to have any wind farms because we would save that much energy. And if we all turned our computers off at night now, television, at night, then that would make as much energy as is used by the whole of Birmingham every year.
Really?
Isn't it easy?
Really? Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and we hope that you have a good stay here in Vegas.
That's what I say!
That must be the oysters.